If you're hearing these words right now, don't scroll away. This isn't an accident, and it isn't just another video passing through your screen. Take a deep breath, close your eyes for a moment, and imagine that heaven itself is wrapping you in a strong, comforting hug that lasts for 5 full seconds. In that embrace, every fear, every burden, every unanswered prayer, and every silent tear you've carried begins to lose its weight. Now open your heart, because God wants to speak directly to you. He says, "My beloved child, I have been waiting for this moment. Before you whispered your first prayer, before you cried in the darkness where no one else could see you, I already knew every detail of your journey. I have never abandoned you, not for a single second. Even when you believed I was silent, I was preparing something greater than you could imagine." Right now, God is asking you not to rush through these words, because what you're about to hear may change the way you see your life forever. God says, "I know you've wondered why you've had to wait so long. You've questioned why some doors stayed closed, while others seem to open effortlessly for everyone else. But what you call delay, I call preparation. I have been shaping your heart, so it can carry blessings that would have overwhelmed you before. I am not punishing you. I am preparing you. Every disappointment, every setback, and every season of loneliness has been working together for a purpose you cannot yet fully see. Remember the promise I gave in Jeremiah 29:11. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. That promise has never changed. Your circumstances may have changed, but my promise has not. God wants you to stop measuring your future by your present situation, because what He has already planned is far greater than what your eyes can currently see. He says, "Do not allow the pain of your past to convince you that your future will look the same. I am leading you into a new season where old fears will no longer control your thoughts, and old wounds will no longer define your identity. You have spent enough time believing the voices that told you you weren't enough. Now it's time to believe my voice instead. Like Sarah, who believed her promise had died because the years had passed, you may think some dreams are too old to come back to life. But I am the God who fulfills promises even when human hope has disappeared. I have not forgotten a single prayer you've prayed with a sincere heart. Every tear you've cried has watered seeds that are still growing beneath the surface. Just because you cannot see them today does not mean they are not alive. At the appointed time, those hidden seeds will bloom into blessings so remarkable that even you will stand in amazement at what I have done. God continues, "Stop trying to carry everything by yourself. You were never created to fight every battle alone or to understand every step before taking it. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path, which means I will always give you enough light for the next step, even if I don't reveal the entire journey at once. Come to me with your tired heart, your hidden fears, and your unanswered questions. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to trust me. When you stop pretending to be strong and simply rest in my presence, healing begins. I want my peace to overflow from your life into the lives of others, making you a light in a world filled with darkness. So don't let fear steal another day from you. Lift your head, because I am still guiding you. I am still opening the right doors. And even now, while you are listening to these words, the new chapter I have prepared for your life has already begun to unfold. God says, "My beloved child, today I am calling you to awaken, not through fear, but through peace. For too long you've allowed the noise of this world to drown out my voice. You've been surrounded by endless worries, constant pressure, and thoughts that never seem to stop racing. But I did not create you to live exhausted. I created you to live in my presence. Slow down for a moment and notice what I have been doing around you. Some of the blessings you prayed for have already begun to appear, but because your heart has been distracted by fear, you've almost missed them. I have been opening doors, arranging meetings, protecting you from dangers you never even saw, and placing opportunities in your path at exactly the right time. Nothing in your life has been random. Even the moments that seemed ordinary were carefully arranged by my hand. Learn to recognize my fingerprints in the smallest details, because when you begin to see life through the eyes of faith instead of fear, you'll discover that I have been walking beside you every step of the way. He says, listen carefully to my voice because it is still speaking today. Just as young Samuel learned to recognize my calling in the quietness of the night, I want you to recognize me in the stillness of your own heart. I am not shouting to compete with the world's distractions. I speak with the gentle certainty of a loving father who knows exactly what his child needs. Keep my words close to your heart. There will be days when you don't need complicated answers. You only need to remember one simple truth. I am with you. Carry those words into your workplace, your home, your struggles, and your victories. Let them become the foundation beneath every decision you make. Stop chasing constant signs while ignoring the quiet assurance I have already placed within your spirit. The closer you remain to me, the clearer my direction will become, and you will discover that the peace you have been searching for has been waiting in my presence all along. God continues, do not think that following me requires some extraordinary display of faith. Many of the greatest miracles begin with one quiet yes. Every time you choose forgiveness over bitterness, kindness over anger, hope over despair, or obedience over fear, heaven rejoices. Remember Mary, whose simple willingness changed history forever. She didn't understand every detail of my plan, yet she trusted me anyway. That same invitation is before you today. Open your hands and release the burdens you've been carrying. Release the need to control everything. Release the anxiety that tells you every outcome depends on you. When you surrender those heavy burdens into my hands, you are not becoming weak. You are discovering true strength. I never intended for you to carry tomorrow's worries with today's strength. Place them before me, and let me carry what has been weighing down your soul for far too long. He says, as you continue trusting me, you will notice something beautiful happening inside you. Your fears will slowly lose their power. Your heart will become softer instead of harder. The future that once terrified you will begin to fill you with quiet expectation instead of anxiety. Doors that seemed impossible to open will begin opening at the appointed time, not because you forced them, but because my perfect timing has arrived. You will stop comparing your journey to everyone else's because you will finally understand that I have written a unique story just for you. Keep taking one faithful step after another. Stay close to me, even when you cannot see the entire road ahead. I promise that every act of faith, every prayer, every moment of patience, and every decision to trust me is bringing you closer to the life I have lovingly prepared. What is ahead of you is greater than what is behind you, and this new season is only beginning. God says, my beloved child, I have never asked you to live in constant fear or endless striving. I have called you to live in my peace, because my peace is not dependent on perfect circumstances. It is rooted in my unchanging love. The world tells you to hurry, to compete, to prove your worth, but I tell you to remain close to me. When your heart rests in my presence, you no longer have to chase what I have already prepared for you. I will guide your steps with wisdom, strengthen you when you feel weak, and give you courage when uncertainty surrounds you. Do not be afraid of tomorrow, because I am already there. I know every challenge before it appears, every opportunity before it arrives, and every answer before you even ask the question. Trust me enough to slow down, breathe deeply, and remember that you are never walking through life alone. My hand has been holding yours from the very beginning, and it will continue to lead you until every promise I have spoken over your life becomes reality. He continues, I also want you to understand that I created you with purpose, not by accident. The gifts I placed inside you were never meant to remain hidden beneath fear or self-doubt. Every act of kindness, every encouraging word, every moment you choose love instead of resentment carries my light into a world desperately searching for hope. Never underestimate the power of your obedience. Sometimes the greatest miracles begin with the smallest acts of faith. When you choose patience instead of anger, forgiveness instead of revenge, generosity instead of selfishness, you become a living reflection of my heart. I am shaping you into someone whose presence brings peace wherever they go. People may never know why they feel comforted around you, but they will be experiencing my love flowing through your life. That is why I have been transforming your heart before changing your circumstances, because I care more about who you are becoming than what you are receiving. God says, as this new chapter unfolds, keep your eyes fixed on me instead of your fears. There will still be moments when questions remain unanswered and the road ahead seems unclear, but do not allow uncertainty to steal your confidence. Remember how I have carried you through every difficult season until now. The same God who protected you yesterday is the same God who will provide for you tomorrow. My timing has never failed, and my promises never return empty. Every delay that confused you was protecting you. Every closed door that disappointed you was redirecting you. Every season of waiting was preparing you for something far greater than you could have imagined. Soon you will look back and realize that what once felt like rejection was actually my loving protection, and what once felt like silence was my quiet preparation for the blessings that were still on their way. Finally, God says, so rise each morning with hope instead of fear. Fill your heart with gratitude before complaints, choose faith before doubt, and choose my voice over every negative voice that tries to discourage you. Walk confidently because you are deeply loved, completely known, and never abandoned. I am renewing your strength day by day, opening doors no one can shut, connecting you with the right people, and leading you toward the future I prepared long before you were born. Keep trusting me even when you cannot see the entire picture, because I am writing a story far more beautiful than anything you could write on your own. My peace will guard your heart, my wisdom will direct your steps, and my love will remain with you forever. Now go forward with confidence, because I am with you wherever you go, and the best part of your journey is still ahead.